on a computer. Every single time. This fusion of equation solving and AI-based prediction is called AI simulation. DeepMind's AlphaFold is a good example of an AI model that can shortcut the need for solving endless equations. It was trained on a large amount of data from previously identified protein structures, and with that data, the tool can predict unknown protein structures that otherwise would require intense calculations. Another example is NVIDIA's Earth 2 platform for climate change modeling, which combines physics-based methods with AI forecasting to give us a model of the global atmosphere. Now, think back to the word data. Although the word itself is simple, there's often a complex story behind it. AI simulation holds the promise of creating accurate and reliable models that reflect the real world, offering hope for breakthrough advancements in many fields. So even though we have already consumed much of our data pool to power today's incredible AI innovations, with AI simulation, we can sculpt intricate models that mirror the very physical fabric of reality and collect the data that we need to fuel tomorrow's innovations. What do you think of when you hear the word data? You might think about information like your phone number, or statistics like how many dogs live in your town, or what the weather is like outside your friend's house. Or you might think of data as facts, like how the positive square root of 16 is 4. And you'd be right in all of those cases. Data is information, and information is a very broad category. And because so many things are considered data, it might surprise you to know that the field of artificial intelligence, or AI, is running out of data. How can that be? Well, creating AI requires vast amounts of data to train computer systems. And large language models, or LLMs, need such huge amounts of data that they've already consumed a significant portion of what's easily available. Also, there are specific tasks like finding medical diagnoses for rare diseases cases where there isn't nearly enough real-world data for training machine learning models. So, where do we find more data to fuel AI advancements? Generating new data by running rigorous experiments from scratch is often slow and expensive. A promising solution to this challenge is simulated data. That is, data generated from computer models that mimic real-world systems. This data is entirely artificial, but it mirrors the real world by using mathematical and statistical principles. For this reason, simulated data can either supplement or substitute real-world data that might otherwise be hard to come by. An example of this kind of data is simulating objects from physics, chemistry, or biology in digital twins of their real-world environments. It's the next best thing to real-life data. But there's a catch. To collect simulated data, we first need to model real-world physical systems on a computer, and that can be an extremely time and resource-intensive process. Just imagine trying to solve complex mathematical equations to model airflow around aircraft wings at various shapes, angles, and airspeeds. A recent approach to this problem is to use AI directly to predict the outcomes of these simulations. But wait, doesn't that sound a bit circular? Does it really make sense to use AI to create data that will then be used to train another AI? Fundamentally, it's important to ground ourselves using real, physics-based simulations that we can trust. AI relies on accurate input data to generate meaningful outputs. In other words, the quality of the AI's output is directly linked to the quality of the input data. This principle is commonly known as garbage in, garbage out.